In this video, we are going to talk about how to use OfficeClip issue tracker and extranet to create a ticket tracking system. Based on your feedback, we have made some changes in the OfficeClip issue tracker and extranet to make this happen. Let's see how it works. Support tickets can be created by your customers who can send it through your website or through emails. Your partners can send it through the OfficeClip portal using a login and password, and your internal users can log into OfficeClip and create the support ticket. Now, how the support ticket can be created? It can be created using a web form, either in the public or in a secured fashion, or it can be sent via email, or it can be logged in through OfficeClip, and support ticket can be created by the internal users. We will divide this presentation into 4 parts. First, we will see how to create a web form. Next, we will see how your customers and agents can interact with each other using notes. Then we will see how your customer can send issues using the email. Finally, we will show you how your partner can submit issue using a secured web form. Log into OfficeClip using your login and password. Go to the issue tracker and then click on a binder. Click on the web forms and click on new web form. You can create 2 types of links. One is for web link for public access, and other one you can create for secured access. Let's try to do public link this time. Then select the fields. Right now we are going to select only 3 fields. The description field is mandatory and it is shown over to the right. Let's now select title and let's select criticality. Now these 3 fields will be shown up in the web form. Select the user that the issue will be assigned to when it is submitted. Create a confirmation message that your customer will see. And then finally select if they have permission to add notes or attach documents. Finally create the share. Now it is going to give you a URL that you can either send it to your customer via email or you can just put it on your website. Let's try to send it via email. You can edit the email content and then finally click done. Let's see how the email will look like. It is going to show you the link. Let's select the link and then bring it up on a new browser session to simulate a customer. Now as you see that customer is seeing the web form, they need to type their name and email address. Let's type mine. Now you can see that only 3 fields are showing up here that you selected in the web form. Let's just finish up this form. Let's select the values. If they don't put the title, some part of the description will be copied to the title. They can also add attachment files. It could be screenshot or anything else. I'm going to put an Excel spreadsheet that I saved previously. Now let's click on submit. The issue is entered into the issue tracker now. Let's go to the OfficeClip issue tracker and see what the agent will see. Now this issue is coming here. Click on the details to see all the information has been put in. You can also see the attachment here. We have just seen how your customer will create the issue using the web form. Now we are going to see how your agent and customer will interact using notes. Let's first log in as a customer and they see their own list of issues. They can click on it. Now they can add the note. When the note is created, the note will be shown at the bottom of the screen. Now let's go back to OfficeClip and see how the agent sees it. Now for the agent also can see the note. Now agent would like to reply to this note. So in order to do that, agent will click on the new note. So when the new note is created, we have a checkbox here as private. That means that the note becomes private and does not show to the customer. So now once it is saved, now the same note you will see it appears on your customer's link. Let's go and refresh it. Now you can see it there. Now you can see that this now your customer and your agent can communicate with each other using notes. Let's go and see how your customer can send issue via email. In order to see that, click on admin inside issue tracker and then click on email capture. Now once you have done that, you need to enable email capture and then you need to put your POP server information. In my case, I have created a fake account, but in your case, you can get this information from your mail administrator or your system administrator. Now, once you set up the POP account, you need to put the login password and other parameters. Next, you need to set up the project defaults. The project defaults are the defaults that the email will take up when it is put in the issue tracker. You can also assign it to somebody. Now next you select how often this OfficeClip will poll this in email. Now usually you can put it once in an hour. Now finally you can also associate your web form with the email. This helps to your customer because now they can have their web form and email both in one place. So what we have done here is we have set up the email account. Now we will see how your customer will send emails. Now I have created a fake account here and I'm sending to that account using my email address. So I logged in to my email and I'm sending it to this account. Now let's just remove all this signature and stuff like that. Now once I send it, the email goes to my email account, which we will see now. Now I'm logging into my email account. This is the fake email account. Now I see here this email has really come to this account. Now OfficeClip is also going to poll this email account. Now usually it takes about 5 to 10 minutes for the emails to go because of the delay in the mail servers. Let's go into the OfficeClip and see when this mail comes. And let's try to refresh it. Now the email has come here within OfficeClip. So I click on this email. Now it shows up here. You can add notes and exactly the same way like we did for the web form before. We have just seen how your customer and agent can communicate using web form and email, and customer also gets the full status of the ticket. Now we are going to see how this can be done in a more secured manner. Click on the web form again and click create a new web form, but this time create a secured web form. Now the settings are all the same except now you got to choose a user. So I'm going to create a new user as myself. And then I'm going to select that user. Now we are going to set the same fields like we did for the public web form. And then we will select who the issue will be assigned to. And then confirmation message and then set the permissions in the same way. Now let's create a share. It will give the same web link. Now this web link is different from the previous one, as you will see. And then the email can also be sent to this person. As you see that this web form shows up here. Now the email also goes. Now this email is a little different. It shows the login ID and password. So let me bring this email up on a different browser. Now it is giving a login page instead of a issue tracking form. Now this login page is a little different. It says extranet login. So let's put the password and login as we got from email, and then click on the issues. We see the same view. You can create a new issue right by clicking there and then set up a new issue here. I could put an attachment also and click on submit. Now the issue again shows up here. Now when we go in this time, we see that we can change the status also of the issue because it is a secured form, and otherwise you can send the notes. Thank you for watching the presentation on how to create a trouble ticket tracking system using the OfficeClip issue tracker.